every job I've ever had because I love the work. But I don't have to be a leading man anymore.
Harrison Ford is a famous American actor, pilot, film producer, and environmental activist. This actor rose to worldwide fame with his role in Star Wars and the Indiana Jones film franchise. Ford has also appeared in several other successful movies such as The Fugitive, Air Force One, and American Graffiti. His films have grossed over $9.3 billion globally, and he's ranked number 4 on the list of highest-grossing domestic box office stars of all time. Moreover, Harrison has won 3 Saturn Awards, the Cecil B. DeMille Award, and the AFI Lifetime Achievement Award. He's been nominated for an Academy Award and is also a 4-time Golden Globe nominee. In 2003, this famous actor received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
People have enjoyed them. I feel obliged to make sure that our efforts are as ambitious as they were when we started.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Harrison Ford, but is also known as Harry. He was born July 13, 1942 in Chicago, Illinois, United States, making him 78 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.85 meters or 6 feet tall. For his involvement in general aviation, this man has received the Living Legends of Aviation Award. Moreover, Harrison is the recipient of the Wright Brothers Memorial Trophy and the Experimental Aircraft Association's Freedom of Flight Award. Back in 2013, he won the Al Ueltschi Humanitarian Award, and Flying Magazine ranked him number 48 on the list of 51 heroes of aviation. This man is vice chair of a nonprofit environmental organization called Conservation International. Did you know that a species of spider has been named after Harrison? Let me tell you that the arachnologist Norman Platnick named a species of spider Calponia harrisonfordi back in 1993. And then in 2002, an entomologist named Edward O. Wilson named an ant species Phytol harrisonfordi. Ford has voiced a series of public service messages for EarthShare discussing his political views. He's a lifelong Democrat and endorsed Joe Biden during the 2020 U.S. presidential election. He's been married 5 times and has 5 children. In 1964, he got married to Mary Marquardt, and the couple got divorced in 1979. Together, they had 2 sons. Benjamin was born in 1966, and Willard was born in 1969. He then married a screenwriter named Melissa Matheson in March 1983. The couple separated in 2000, and their divorce was eventually finalized in 2004. Melissa and Harrison had 2 children, including a son named Malcolm, who was born in 1987, and a daughter named Georgia, who was born in 1990. In 2002, Ford started dating actress Callista Flockhart. Callista had adopted a son named Liam in 2001, and Ford adopted this son after he got married to Callista in 2010.
Yes, businesses, NGOs, municipalities, state governments have all stepped into the gap.
He was born to former radio actress Dorothy and former actor John William Christopher Ford. His father was also an advertising executive. In 1945, Ford's younger brother Terrence was born. Let me tell you that Ford's father was a Catholic of German and Irish descent, while Dorothy was an Ashkenazi Jew. Her parents were immigrants from Minsk, Belarus. In an interview, Ford said, "As a man, I've always felt Irish. As an actor, I've always felt Jewish." The actor was a Boy Scout and worked at Napawan Adventure Base Scout Camp. He attended Maine East High School in Park Ridge, Illinois. The actor graduated from high school in 1960. It's worth mentioning that he was the first student to broadcast his high school's radio station called WMTH. He then attended Ripon College in Wisconsin. During the last quarter of his senior year, Harrison attended a drama class in order to overcome his shyness. This was the time when Harry became fascinated with acting and decided to become an actor. He traveled to Los Angeles in 1964 to apply for a job in radio voiceovers. Although Ford didn't get this job, he was able to secure a contract with Columbia Pictures' new talent program. In 1966, he had an uncredited role in Dead Heat on a Merry-Go-Round. Then in 1967, he was seen in a film titled Love, which was also an uncredited role. During the same year, Ford was finally credited as Harrison J. Ford in a film titled A Time for Killing. He later worked for Universal Studios and played several roles in television series during the 1960s and early 1970s. The actor wasn't happy with the roles he was getting, so he became a self-taught professional carpenter to support his family. His life changed when he appeared in American Graffiti in 1973 and started getting major roles in movies. During the late 1970s, he had major roles in films such as Heroes, Force 10 from Navarone, and Hanover Street. In 1979, he starred in The Frisco Kid. In 1980, Harrison Ford in The Empire Strikes Back. Then in 1983, Ford starred in Return of the Jedi. His status as a leading actor was solidified in 1981 when he starred in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Harrison went on to appear in Patriot Games, The Devil's Own, Air Force One, What Lies Beneath, K-19, The Widowmaker, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He had his first voice role in an animated film in 2019. He voiced Rooster in the animated film The Secret Life of Pets 2.
I love to fly. I love being up in the air. I love the experience of the third dimension.
Yeah.
We're living in 2 dimensions down here. You get up there.
He has accumulated his net worth from acting and brand endorsement deals. In 1964, Harrison earned $150 a week from a contract with Columbia Pictures' new talent program. Then in 1967, he earned $300,000 from Love and A Time for Killing. Ford's salary from American Graffiti in 1973 was $500,000. In 1992, the actor made $9 million from Patriot Games, and 2 years later, his salary from Clear and Present Danger was $10 million. And in 1997, Harrison earned $42 million from movies including Air Force One and The Devil's Own. The actor appeared in What Lies Beneath in 2000 and earned $20 million from this film. He also co-owns a gastropub called Filling Station. The total net worth of Harrison Ford is $300 million. He has a house in Bowen Island in Vancouver, which he bought in 2006 for $13 million. He purchased a house in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles in 1983 for $1 million, which he sold in 2012 for $8.2 million. And in 2011, Ford, along with Callista, paid $12.6 million to acquire a house in Brentwood. This has been the primary residence of the couple in LA. Moreover, the actor owns 3 other properties in Los Angeles. He also has an 800-acre ranch in Wyoming. And in 2001, he purchased a penthouse in the Flatiron District for $5.3 million. Ford initially tried to sell it for $16 million in 2010. However, he's since pulled the property from the market. Harrison Ford owns the following cars and motorcycles: a 1955 Chevy, a 1966 British Racing Green Austin Healey 3000, a vintage Jaguar XK140, a Mercedes E-Class wagon, a Mercedes SL convertible, a Tesla Model S, at least 4 BMW bikes, a Harley Davidson, he also owns a Cessna Citation Sovereign mid-size business jet, a Beechcraft B-36TC Bonanza aircraft, a DHC-2 Beaver, a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan, a silver and yellow PT-22, an Avient A1B Husky, a 1929 vintage Waco Taper Wing, and a Bell 407 helicopter.